feel alone, but friends can save you. My Tanya feels like home.
Tanya and I met when she was 9 and I was 10 years old. And we were in Colorado Springs. Our dads were stationed at the military base. And I met her when she was swinging upside down at the playground, and I fell in love instantly. And we had 3 amazing years together in our neighborhood, just playing and doing really silly things, making box forts and having ice cream and pizza businesses and just being really silly and having a wonderful time. And then when I was turning 13, my dad got orders to go back to Italy. And I lost my Tanya. And I really think that a part of me shut down when I drove away. And there was no Facebook or even email at that time. And phone calls were like, I don't know, I think $15 a minute or something crazy. Hey, Lauren, I'm going to have you sit over there because you're just being a little bit fidgety, which is fine. But just go sit back over there. You're being noisy. Thank you. I love you very much. What I was saying is I had no way to keep track of her. I lost her. She ended up getting married, so when I was searching Tanya Middleton, I couldn't even find her when we did get Facebook. And then 25 years later, the 4 of us.
So we're driving down the road.
Come over here. You gotta come over here.
So we're driving down the road, and she's telling me about this massive hill that she used to take her, what is that wagon
The
thing?
hill, I
and
had
put
a
box,
wagon.
This massive hill, and then we're going up this little bitty thing. She goes, here's the hill. I said, this thing, and it maybe had like 3 feet of elevation, but as a kid, I guess it was huge.
It was huge as a kid, but he's right.
But
It was
anyways,
really
as we're
anything.
driving by, we see this man cutting the grass. And you go from there.
Yeah. So I lived on a cul-de-sac, right in the middle of the cul-de-sac, and Tanya's house was 1, 2, 3, 4 houses over on the corner. And when we drove up, her dad was mowing the lawn. Oh, and I was like, stop the car! And I jumped out, and I was like, Mr. Middleton? And he looked, he said, Tori? And I couldn't even believe that he recognized me. I mean, his mom, I had a 3 months old. He was itty-bitty. Yeah. And so I was like, where's Tanya? And it turned out she only lived a little bit away. And so we spent the whole next day together, and I was like, it's been 25 years. Are we even going to have anything to talk about? And as it turns out, we did. We didn't shut up. We were like, blah, 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 blah. No. And so this song is for Tanya. Now, how did this song come about? That's also a cool story. I also, during the pandemic, I was having these, rumblings of a melody about how do we find a safe place and really not feeling safe in the world. And so I just had this little, how do we find a safe place? But it was just a scrap, just a little tiny scrap of a song. And then this July, I did my another residency with Vermont College of Fine Arts, but in Colorado Springs. And so Tanya and I got to get together again. And we went and had pizza, and we were there till like 10 o'clock at night, closed the restaurant down. They kicked us out. I went to bed in my dorm room. I was going to bump in the camera. Keep it still, please. Anyway, I'm sleeping in my dorm room, and at 4 in the morning, I wake up, and I've got this whole song, and it's called My Tanya Feels Like Home. So I'm going to sing that for you. Can you hear me too? Okay, here we go.
Have you ever had a friend who could feel your heartbeat when your head's up in the clouds? She's warm grass beneath your feet, ice cream melting down your hand, wind whipping roller skates. When you meet concrete down the street, she's the band-aid to your scrapes. How do we come home? How do we make a safe space? How do we world is broken, you feel alone, but friends can save you. My Tanya feels like home. Have you ever lost a friend across the ocean deep? She's tattooed across your heart, in your dreams when you're asleep. 25 years go by till you can drive back to that place. When you find her dad mowing the lawn, the tears roll down your face. How do we come home? How do we make a safe space? How do we come home and wipe those tears off of your face? When the world is broken, you feel alone, but friends can save you. My Tanya feels like home. Oh, you can stand on your own, but with your friends, you're never alone. How do we come home? How do we make a safe space? How do we come home and wipe those tears off of your face? When the world is broken, you feel alone, but friends can save you. My Tanya feels like home. When the world is broken, you feel alone, but friends can save you. My Tanya feels like home.
Oh, I love you. Oh my goodness.
When I told the story about having to drive away at 13 and say goodbye, I just started crying.
Oh, well,
I'm so happy to have you back in my life.
yep, I am so happy too. And we already made the pact that we're coming next year out there. So
Yes. Yay.
we'll have some
Yes.
good times. Yes.
Okay. Good. I can't wait to see you again. Oh, I love you. Mwah.
You feel alone,
Bye, Tanya. Bye.
friends can save you. My Tanya feels like home.